Guys, welcome to your first day of the sneak peek. I'm so excited that you're here, first and foremost. Super excited that you decided to step outside of your fears and just decide, you know what, I might as well just take a peek into it and see what the heck this crazy coaching thing is all about. I keep hearing them talk about it all day, all night, and it's like, what is this thing? So, you're here, you made it, yay! For those who don't know me, my name is Mo Bonham. I am a one-star diamond coach with Beachbody. I've been a coach now for 2 years. And so when I was coming on today, I kind of just wanted to decide, I was like, what do I want to talk to them about? What do I want to share with you guys? What do I want you guys to walk away with from this sneak peek? But I think the first thing that you need to know is where I started, how this journey even started, right? So I'm going to get real casual with y'all because that's my style. So I would say probably 4 years ago, I was the most overweight that I had ever been. I was 50 pounds overweight. I had graduated from college, gotten into my full-time job, and you just get into that rut, right? Where it's just like you go to work, you go home, you go to work, you go out, you go to work, you go home, you go to work, you go out. And my nutrition and my fitness just really fell to the wayside. So I had gained over 50 pounds, and I was feeling it. I felt it in my knees, I felt it in my back, I felt it in just the heaviness, not only of the weight, but the emotional weight that you carry around when you have that much excess weight on you and you just don't feel comfortable about yourself. You just don't have that confidence about yourself anymore, it's a burden and it weighs down on you. And so I decided one day, with the help of the anonymous honesty box on Facebook. I don't know if you guys remember that, but that was where your friends could go in and they could post anonymously little notes to you or whatever. So I went on there one day, and the girl, there was, I don't know if it was a girl or a guy, to be honest, but somebody had commented, "You used to be one of the prettiest girls in high school. You got so fat now. What happened?" And I was like, dang. And then somebody else right underneath that was like, "You're so fat now. What happened to you?" And I was like, okay, ouch. First of all, I was really pissed. How dare you have the audacity to say this behind an anonymous anonymous little post, but you're not bold enough to say it to my face. But what I realized that day when I was binge eating because I was in my feelings about this, I realized that they were right. I felt this way about myself. I noticed that there had been a change in myself. I felt the weight of it emotionally and physically on my body. And now other people were kind of commenting about it too. So that was my wake-up call. That's when I knew that something needed to be done. And I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't start my journey off with Beachbody. I actually started in my house. Just a thing with myself. I said, "Mo, you have got to move for at least 20 minutes a day." So there was this, the cable company that I was with at the time had a workout channel on there. And so every day at 10 o'clock, they had this yoga workout. And so I started doing that every day. And it was, with the commercial breaks, it was like a 20-minute workout. And from that, I worked my way up to walking around my neighborhood, which was very hilly. So the first time I actually made it all the way around my neighborhood was a huge feat. And then after I kind of got comfortable with that and I had lost probably 10 pounds, I was like, okay, cool, let's try something different. And I found a gym around me. And I got into this class called Zumba and fell in love. Dancing is my thing. If you know me, if you don't know me, if there's a dance floor, I'm always on it. So I fell in love with the Zumba classes, and those helped me lose another 10 pounds, which was great. And I was feeling really good about myself and really healthy, and I felt my confidence coming back, but I wasn't where I needed to be. And so I found this program on Groupon called Turbo Fire by Chalene Johnson. I don't know if you guys have heard of her before, but she's this little tiny blonde spitfire. And I bought the program on Groupon and I started it. And in 5 months with that program, I lost 20 pounds. I had abs. I was toned. I felt amazing about myself. And I was telling everybody about it. Had no idea it was associated with Beachbody. I had started these free little groups and had just really gotten into it. And then somebody was like, well, maybe you should think about, coaching. You should think about encouraging and helping other people to do the same thing. And I was like, huh. And so I signed up to be a coach. And from there, I've just been hooked on all the Beachbody products. It is just an amazing company to be aligned with and partnered up with, because they are truly about, our mission is truly about helping other people. Your income in this business is a direct reflection of the number of people that you help. And it's about building relationships. We're not those spammy individuals who are just gonna like throw products at you all day and all that and all night. Like, I build genuine relationships with my coaches. I build genuine relationships with my customers. I build genuine relationships with people who don't even buy anything. It's about building a relationship and letting people know that you are there for them if they need the help. And that is what I love the most about what we do as a coach. So for me, that's what's kept me going every single day. Like, it's become my passion. It's become my purpose. And for a long time, I didn't know what that was. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I didn't know what I really wanted to do with my life. I just thought a 9 to 5 was just what I was supposed to do. That's what everybody else did when they came out of college, right? And, you know, growing up from a single parent household, just being raised with my mom. My dad was in my life, which I'm thankful for, but he traveled with the military. And so it was literally after they got divorced, I mean, I was with my mom full time. So coming from a single parent household, you don't really think or have the idea or whatever that you could actually be a business owner one day, that you can own your own business, that you can be successful, that you don't have to live in debt, that you can live a life of freedom, that you don't have to go to a 9 to 5 every day and with somebody telling you when you can take off, how much vacation time you have, how much sick time you have that glass ceiling that we all experience as women, and some of us as black women experience, where you just feel like there's a cap on where you can go or how high you can go in corporate America. And to know that because of this business, I have full control over how far I want my business to go, over how successful I want it to be. And you have that same opportunity. And it's an amazing, amazing feeling. It's like, wow, I put in the work and I can be living on the beach if I want to in 3 years, or I could be, you know, like, I have this idea of, this is one of my big dreams. And one of the things that we get to do as coaches is dream about what you want to accomplish. And one of my big dreams is for me to take a European vacation. So like, take just 2 weeks and just go over to Europe, go to Paris, go to Amsterdam, go to Germany, go to Italy, just like tour, you know, Europe. And for me, I know it's something that's possible in the next 2 years now, which is crazy and outlandish to me because it's not something I ever would have thought I've been able to do, but it's possible. And that's what this coaching thing is all about. It makes what you thought was impossible, or the life that you thought was impossible, very possible for you. So that is one thing that I want to encourage you guys to do today, and that's actually your first assignment. I want to hear from you guys. I want to know what your big, hairy, audacious dreams are. We call them BHAGs. So those are those dreams that put butterflies in your stomach. Like, when you think about it, you're like, oh my God. I don't know if that's even possible, if that's buying your own home, or, you know, paying off your home in the next 10 years, or paying off your student loans and being debt free, or being home with your children where you can literally feel yourself waking up every morning, going in there, getting your coffee, making breakfast for your kids, taking them to school every day, being present for their field trips that they go on, being present, you know, like being that mom that's just available if, you know, they need anything at the school. You don't have to worry about trying to take time off of work for that. Taking them on vacations wherever they want to go, not having to tell them no to those extracurricular activities. If it's your thing, if traveling is your thing, that is my thing. I love to travel and I love wine. If you know me, wine, travel, chocolate, my life. So, but if traveling is your thing, if there's a big trip that you want to go on, or if you just, you know, want to pay off debt and just feel the freedom of being financially free or not being tied down to a 9 to 5, those are the dreams I want to hear from you guys today. So comment below with your top 4 BHAGs, big, hairy, audacious dreams. I want to see them, I want to read them, and I want you guys to share them as if they've already happened, like you're already there. So I would say I have traveled to, you know, Europe. I have bought my first home. I am present and available in my children's lives. And I am, you know, living a life of complete freedom, debt and emotional and physical, and just a life of complete freedom. So I want to hear what your big, hairy, audacious goals, your BHAGs are. Comment with them below. This is your first day, first assignment. So excited that you're here. I can't wait to read them. Bye, guys.